Well, there's Nanny. We have, she's stoked the fire back up. I hear something rustling. It must be her bucky nuggets.
I may or may not share. We'll decide.
Well, it's supposed to rain today, and it hasn't. And we got the fire going. I'm going to sit here. I'll let Nanny hold this a minute. I got to show everybody something.
Uh-oh. I'm a little concerned. It's been a beautiful day. Nice breeze. Just perfect camping weather, in my opinion. Just one neighbor. Uh-oh, here he comes. Let's see what he's up to now.
Alright, as you know, we can't go. Come to Holly River. We got all that camper over here. Oh, that was a little quick. We could probably go somewhere for a week and a half and not need any food, but somehow we didn't have coffee. And we go down here every time anyway, but Nanny has been looking at a picture. Why in the world anybody would ever think they need this picture? But we bought it yesterday, so at least we won't have to look at it at Holly River Grocery. Now, who needs a picture of a rabbit? But at least I'm hoping it's going to go in her office at work, and I will never have to see that thing again.
Now, ladies, you know, when you just see something, you just know. And I have a bigger office now. I've been trying to, you know, spruce it up, plants, pictures. Well, I ordered a picture from Amazon, which was literally on a slow boat from China. Still hasn't gotten here. We don't know where it is. So I've been, you know, just kind of eyeballing this one a little bit every time we come. And yesterday was just the day I pulled the trigger. So Pap does not see the potential in this photo that I see, but I happen to love it. So it's going to my office.
I don't know when they got this picture, but I know it's been down there since April. So evidently nobody wants this picture.
Well, I'm going to give it a good home.
Well, we just got some more, well, I don't want to say some more. I want to say we just got some stickers for our cooler. We bought a new cooler about a month ago. Just got some stickers down here and got them put on. Now we're going to go for a walk. And just to show you, it is still empty. I said there is 50 available. Well, 16 of them are up here. So there's Nanny.
Hey guys.
We
Go
did.
on a walk with us.
We did hear little Bubba got home from the beach. So that is good. And wind's blowing. We've not had no rain.
No, we're glad. They told us, or the way we looked, it looked like it was going to be a washout this weekend. And so we thought, well, that's all right. If we have to stay in the camper, you know, it'll be okay. And we haven't really seen any rain yet. So we're thankful we didn't change our mind at the last minute and decide not to come.
There's 11. Campsite 11 at Holly River State Park.
Definitely been a relaxing couple of days, which we needed.
There's Site 12.
The weather's been just gorgeous.
Oh yeah, it's
Nice
about
breeze.
85. There's 13 and there is 14.
Even though it is in the 80s, it really doesn't feel like it. The breeze has just been wonderful. We've been outside most of the day.
With a fire.
Yeah. We always have to have fire when you camp.
Yeah. There is 15. these have, all the sites have electric. All 88's got electric, and then they've got water fill stations throughout the park, usually around the bathhouse. We camp at site 1 or 8, and I can get my 2 hoses hooked together, and I can park before I have to fill up. A lot of people just pull up, fill up the water. A lot of people drag the water, but that's a lot of weight that I don't need to pull. There's 16. We've camped there. Me and Tyler used to camp in a tent there. That's where Tyler and Tessa was last year.
Our son and daughter-in-law.
Yeah. And there is 19. They've got a playground down there. I'm sure little Bubba will play as he gets older.
Sure, he loves to slide.
There's 19. Now we're coming into the second section, and we got some motorcycles heading out of the park. That is dry down there.
It's awful. We've had such a drought this year. This is normally flowing pretty good down through here, and then depend on the rain even more so, of course, but I just can't believe you can see, you know, there's no water at all hardly. People usually fish right in here.
There's site 20. Nobody's coming into it. The blue tag's 22nd on it, so they're coming in Thursday. That'd be a nice site there.
Yeah.
Close to the water. Usually you can hear the water, but you're not going to hear nothing this time. They got one camper up in this section, is all they got.
There's a little bit of water.
Yeah. There's the second section's bathhouse shower.
Which are very nice, by the way. They keep them up very nice, very clean. I think they clean them 2 or 3 times a day.
Yeah, 3 times a day. Morning, 2 o'clock, and then 6:30. I can see some fish in here because I can't go nowhere else. I'll video Nanny in case she goes down. Yeah, normally you go this far and you're wading.
Well, and the rocks are so slick normally, but they're almost dry.
If you hear a rattle, you better go.
Don't worry, we'll be first to know. Little pool right there. Little spring of water coming out here. Unbelievable. Look at it this way. Yeah, this way. Look all the way down.
Yeah.
Completely just
Dry.
dry, basically. This is crazy. When we have rain, it really rushes through here. Normally, you can hear it from the road. Not this time around.
Yeah, we'll go down here to these sites. We're going to try this number 26 sometime.
Now you guys will have to help us try to pick out. Of course, Pap says it has to be probably number 1 or number 8, but maybe you guys could fill us in on the comments which ones you think we should try. We always threaten to try a different site and then we end up at the same one. So if you see one when we call out the numbers, tell us what you think.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Don't matter what you pick.
Pap's
It's 1 or 8.
Pap's not a fan of change, in
Yeah.
case you all haven't noticed.
Parking a different one, I got to set it up different. 26 is an option. It's right here by the road, which I like to watch people come in and out. Right across the road from the river. Maybe this fall when we get down in here, we'll have had some rain and we can listen to the water.
And the trees are just gorgeous right here too. Really, as far as view, there's not a bad site in the park.
It's a problem of fitting now. Nanny thinks I've got a 4x8 utility trailer. She don't realize I got 30 feet of camper that I've got to get in.
But he does it so well that, I just don't think about it.
Yeah, this ain't too bad. Nanny wants to camp in this one. 28.
I like it by the
Which
trees.
is nice, yeah.
I think it's nice.
It's real pretty in the fall.
It's real quiet. Even though it's closer to the road, it's quiet down in here.
Unless they're packed, there's usually nobody ever in this one. That's
Yeah.
just a little site.
Now this one's straight ahead. A lot of people like this one, and
Yeah.
you can kind of see why. It's wider and fairly level. And
This is usually hard to get to
yeah.
because it's kind of like buddy sites. You got 25 and 26 right there, so usually you got somebody you know, and you book these, and you got this whole area.
Yeah, a lot of families book this one, and especially if they have kids because of the grassy area. There's plenty of room to play for the kids and ride bikes in this loop.
My mom and dad camped with us. That's been 28 years ago. Tyler was we brought his wind-up swing. And I believe that's where my dad introduced him to sardines. At 6 or 8 months old.
Oh my goodness.
He liked them.
Yes, he did.
But we were right there. We have camped up on the hill here. That was in our tent days. I don't think I've ever put a camper up here unless we put our first camper at Wilderness.
Yeah.
Can't remember. We camped with some friends.
This is camper number 3, Chris?
Camper number 4. The Wilderness, the Sunline, the Puma.
That's right.
Now the Keystone. Here's the advantages of it not being busy. And you're the only one in this section. You just run your garden hose and run it like you do city water instead of filling up the tank. Which I didn't know state parks allowed that anymore. But I'd say he probably got a splitter in case somebody needs water. Nope. Nope. He said that's all mine.
Which where we're parked, we really could do it too, but we just don't do that.
Yeah. My Uncle Terry used to do it. It didn't matter where he was at. He'd throw a splitter on there, and he'd run a hose. He didn't fill no tank up. Hoses all over the road.
So to say that camping is a family affair is really true. I mean,
Been at her a long time.
We've had a lot of family memories focus around camping, and we love it. And our kids have wonderful memories camping with their grandma, and I'm glad I wouldn't have them trade those memories for anything.
Matter of fact, number 8 was their site.
Yeah.
It's where they always tried 8 or 10. It was 10 for a long time, and then it's 8. It's been 8 forever. So. We're just looping the section 2. We've thought about this one too, but we've seen them get leveled up. Time they get leveled up, their steps 2 feet off the ground, and then you got to climb into the camp.
Now what one?
This is 20 and 21, I believe.
I kind of like 21.
Yeah, 21 is nice. And you'd pull in this way. I could probably make it out of there. My concern was getting the fifth wheel out of here, but you're going to set it up like this, and I could probably get that out of there.
Now, either maybe tonight or maybe tomorrow, we'll take a drive down to another loop section that we are thinking about staying in. I think it might be fun. It's right down by the water. So
Yes, everybody's leaving tomorrow. That way I'm not walking around
yeah.
filming a bunch of people or kids. And
Well, you can see if they're level that way.
I think it's 34. There's about 3 of them down there on the river. And we'd like to try. We'll get run over here. There's the dump station we got hit when we leave. Last time we come here, when I get to the house, I run water, and I just empty my gray tanks in the driveway. And I forgot to shut them when I did that before we come the last time, and I just happened to look and seen the handle was open, so I had whatever was from the valve to the cap in gray water when I took it off.
So it just goes to show, even though you've been camping a long time, crazy things still happen.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't anything major.
Nah.
We've been very blessed to never have anything major happen. We kind of flooded the camper one time, but other than that, we haven't really had any issues.
Yeah, that was in Site 10 in the wilderness, and the gray water, we had filled the tank up a couple times, not thinking, and was washing dishes, and next thing we know, Tyler is stomping in the
He was just little.
bathroom, stomping his feet, and thought, where's that water coming from?
I thought, where's the splashing coming from? I looked, and he just had the biggest smile on his face. He was having the best time. He was quite proud of himself.
They have in the last, I don't know, several years past, they've put these Wi-Fi clear throughout the park. There's one there, there's one down here by this bathhouse that we're camped at. You can see our truck. Right across the road is the bathhouse, and there's a Wi-Fi, but it's all throughout the park, which is nice. Like, it's supposed to rain tomorrow. We've been watching Little League baseball in the evening after we go in.
We don't make it any secret that we are not roughing it campers. We have roughed it, but we don't anymore, and that's okay. We have TV, we have Wi-Fi, we have refrigerator, microwave, air conditioning.
That's the way we like to camp.
That's how we like it. That's how we enjoy it, so that's how we're going to do it.
Old Opie said something a few weeks ago, said, that's not roughing it. I said, you have known me for over 25 years, and never have you heard roughing it come out of my mouth. I say camping.
We camped a couple times. Our tent got flooded, and I just looked at Pap and said, don't ever ask me to go in a tent again, and bless his heart, he never did. So that was the end of that.
If we're coming back in our loop, we'll go to the right, which is 10, which Mom and the kids used to stay in. But 8 is the one. I like it because it's next to a road, and there's a road and then the river. When it's up, you can hear it. But I like to watch the people leave. We're staying on Monday, and everybody will leave tomorrow. So I get to either, if it's raining, I'll sit inside the dinette and watch them all pull out.
And there are handicap sites in this loop,
Yeah.
so that makes it nice.
There's number 10. That was the one of choice for a while. This is 9, which is our camp host. I've not seen them, but they're here all summer. And then we'll just cut across. Oh, there's Nanny. I got her head. Got her head. I turned too fast. Number 10's nice. You just
It is.
They put gravel in this spring before we come out on our first trip up here spring, May. They had put new gravel. A lot of low spots when it rains. It's mud puddles.
It does. The water runs off the hill, and sometimes it'll flood this grassy area.
And that's a big hill.
Yes.
That's a bad thing about this side of the road. You get all this and it's a swamp. Smell like somebody lit a match. I smell the sulfur. This, yeah. But this is the bathhouse for this section 1. As you can see up there's number 1 on the left where we used to. That's the, she works here. See how close Pap is to the shower. I don't shower in the camper. Nanny does occasionally. I just don't like to fill the water up, and then I don't have nowhere to go with dishwater or something, so I walk across there. I can take the long shower that I want. Here we are in 8. A little bit of a dilemma. We've got some wood. We don't know whether do we burn it all today because it might rain tomorrow. Probably save half that for tomorrow just in case there's a break in the weather. We'll have one big fire. There's Nanny. She doesn't sit down. Alright. Fire's still going. We're getting ready for dinner. I just put the steak on. Nanny's in there getting the baked potato ready. There's the steak, baked potato, and some shrimp. So we are good to go. It is still empty. Got neighbors over there. That is it. They're quiet. Been a nice weekend. They're calling for rain. Of course, they've been calling for rain all summer. And this is, you can see it, the creek's dry, so they've been wrong all summer. But we don't mind the breeze and the quietness. We will go in, get this ready, go in and eat, and I'll show you when we get ready to eat. Alright, the steak is done. Nanny's got the taters done. Shrimp is done. All we did was thaw it out. But there we are. We're going to eat. So we'll be back. There's the night fire. There's Nanny over there reading her Kindle. Neighbors over there. Still the only ones here. Might be the last fire. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, but I left a little bit of wood. In case we get a little spell, we can start one tomorrow. Good dinner, showers. Right, Nanny?
Yes. Beautiful evening.
Yes, nice and cool.
Quiet and relaxing the way we like it.
Except for all the side-by-sides. There's a lot of side-by-side traffic.
Tonight.
Must be because you can insure them and title them, put license plates on them. Alright, we're going to go in here in a little bit and probably go to sleep. It is perk near 8:30.
good morning. Sunday. Well, it's almost afternoon now. We just came from church. We have some friends of ours that have a church and pastor a church just less than 5 minutes from here. So we got up and went to the Lord's house this morning. Felt good to be in church today. So we don't often get to do that when we're camping. So it was quite a blessing today to do that.
Monday morning, August 19th, getting ready to leave. Now it's going to rain. We'll wait it out here a little bit. Nanny's still in bed. It's about 7 o'clock, 7:30. No hurry.
Well, guys, we're headed out. As they say, all good things must come to an end. But we did find out yesterday that we could come back in about 11 days. They actually had an opening on Labor Day, which is unheard of. And Pap always checks the website, and he went on and saw that they had one site available. And actually, we knew it before they did. We came up to book it, and they kind of laughed at us when we said, "Do you have anything for Labor Day?" And they looked, and they said, "Sure enough, we do." So we'll be back in 11 days. We're glad you came along with us this time, and we'll see you in the next one.